Episode something of the right caller. What's up, everybody? Welcome, Dean Stanfield, Jake Ricca.
What's up?
Hell yeah, longtime friends, first time guest.
Yep.
Jake's been on it before, but
Almost had to sneeze.
Oh,
dude.
I thought you offended him. I was like, what did you say?
I thought I already walked. Yeah.
He's like, all right, dude. F this.
rules.
Done.
These are good mics to push out of your face.
Yeah, they got a good swivel on them. No, but I'm super excited. Dean, since I started this, you are someone I had in mind to have on.
Thank
you're
you.
such a great guy for prank phone calls.
Thanks, man. I love doing them.
Really? You do them a lot?
Yeah. Well, so when I was building power lines for 8 years, and to get a little like fun during the day, if anybody got a scam call, we would answer it and put it on speakerphone, and then just try to fuck with them.
That
Like
rules.
see how much time we could just waste of their day.
Yeah.
That's like one of my favorite things to do. But the problem is if you keep answering the calls and going further in their process, you get blown up by them.
Yeah, they
You
call
just
you forever.
nonstop. My phone's not on Do Not Disturb right now. I get calls. I literally have like 30 missed calls today already. Just because I would be like, yes, I'm 80 years old and have Medicaid.
Like, fuck up.
One of those is probably a booker trying to book you.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's
gotta
what
answer
happened.
all
That's what
calls.
used to happen to me. I used to be like, well,
these
it's probably a scam, but it could be the Hollywood Improv. That's what-
Yeah.
calling from Oakland.
This Booker has the same area code as me. This is nuts.
What a coincidence.
Yeah, maybe they're trying to book me in Kentucky right now. Yeah. But what was your best prank call you did out there on the lines?
I think there was a guy that was that I remember was trying to get us on a loan thing, and he was like, "Do you have any small business that you want to get started?" And I said, "Yes." And I said I wanted to. We would just come up. It was like 4 or 5 different things that we came up with, but like just like crazy businesses.
Yeah.
And this guy's just like, "Okay,
That sounds good.
yeah. I
like
want a
that.
strip club that sells ice cream, like an ice cream strip club. And you come in, you get your Rocky Road. You know, you pick your flavor, you get the same woman, or you can get Rocky Road and like a redhead. Get Rocky Road and a redhead.
Cherry on top.
Now we're thinking.
Not a bad
Not
idea.
thinking. That's not a bad idea at all.
I'm not a big strip club guy, but strip clubs have good food.
They have great food.
They're known, like, people will literally go, like, who frequent strip clubs. They're like, yeah, I'm just getting a burger.
Yeah.
And they're just like a naked girl with their tits out, and
Or
he doesn't even
steak.
think about it. Yeah, steak.
Yeah, if you
What's
go
the-
prime
Think about it.
rib
Steak and tits are the coolest things.
It's pretty
that
cool.
You
are
don't have to
around.
get a dance. You don't have to do anything. You can just buy your steak. It's $12, and you get like a nice sirloin, and then you just sit
Yeah.
there and look at boobs.
They'll put some, like, high-end steakhouses attached to what's called
strip
titty
clubs.
bars, too. What's the name of the... There's one in, what's it called? Orlando.
Orlando?
Yeah, there's a strip club that's like they're known for having like it's like an expensive ass place to eat.
Yeah.
And then like their thing is like they're high class strippers. Where it's like they're walking around in these like fancy corsets all matching like as if they were just like waitresses, and then they would just take them off and strip.
That's not my vibe, to be honest.
Put a hot woman in a corset is not.
No,
your
that's
vibe.
beautiful. I love that, but that's beyond. Dude, I'm a Hooters kind of guy.
Okay,
Yeah. I'm like,
You're a
Be like
hooligan.
wings.
I love wings.
Atlanta
and
is known for their like wings at strip clubs.
Really?
That's the thing. If you go to Atlanta, it's like
just getting a lap dance with just sauce all over your hands.
that's what they do.
Yeah.
When you eat, they can dance on you. They can feed you, dude. That's the other thing. You can get a private dance, or for $20 for one whole dance, you can just pre-cut your steak and then be like, "Hey, I want to dance. Sit on my lap and then just feed me steak."
What about wings? Will she feed me wings?
Yeah.
I want her to put a flat in my mouth and have it come out clean.
Yes,
Dude. She owes you
got-
money now.
brother. You got 3.5 minutes. You paid for it.
Like a
Use
circus
it.
act. Yeah, and then she spits blue cheese to my mouth.
Yes, sir.
Takes a swig.
Yes, sir. Ski.
This is
Wings
gross.
are like the one food I'm like weird about eating in front of women. Like I'm not
Wings?
I'm not self-conscious
That's
about shit. Like I'll
horrendous.
eat and just talk, but I'm just like so you're just
Well,
like
what if she
ripping
just, like-
wings apart.
What if she just like pushes her boobs together and pours ranch on them, and then you can use it as a cup to like.
Oh my god.
That'd be pretty good.
All right, before we get horny, let's jump into some.
love it.
Yeah, I'm definitely not yet. Go ahead.
I had to cross mine.
His
Oh,
lips
yeah.
crossed.
But we have so many great ideas. This might be the most like prepared we've been for this because you came out with like 4 ideas.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Immediately, you have a couple. I have a couple. Thanks to the Discord, we have a bunch. Guys, join the Discord and give me ideas. We're running out, and but hell yeah, who wants to go first?
I'd love to rip.
You want to go
one.
first?
Ooh.
Do you want to call one of
One of the.
You just gave me a bunch of phone numbers.
So it's just like buddies of mine that I'm not prepared. I'm just gonna try to call them and
Yeah,
fuck with them.
from
I
a
want
different- yeah.
I want to be from Sunbelt Rentals.
All right.
So it's a rental company. What we're doing is we're reaching out to local people and trying to get local people to rent equipment because there's all these buildings that are going on. But we're about local Texas here at Sunbelt, and we want to give you 4 hours with any of our line of products. We'll deliver it. You get to use it for 4 hours, and if you like it, you'll get a you can pay for the rate to use it else.
Have you done phone sales before? Okay, yeah. I was like, yeah, you sound like you are working.
I've just done sales. I've never done like call people up on it, but I've dealt with a lot of them because they call me for rental
shit. Hell yeah, let's call just one of the phone numbers you gave me.
Hello.
Yes, this is Don Williams from Sunbelt Rentals. Do you have a couple minutes of time to talk about some investment opportunities?
Yeah. Who'd you say again?
It's Don Williams with Sunbelt Rentals.
Sunbelt.
Yes, sir. What is your name, sir?
My name.
You have a Texas phone number. Do you live here in Texas?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Well, here's what we're doing here at Sunbelt Rentals. Now we have been going more commercial, but we started out as a family-run business, and what we'd like to do is to reach out to Texans and find your needs as far as rentals go. We have a vast array of scissor lifts, forklifts. We have common household tools. What I wanted to do today is give you an opportunity to rent anything along our line for 4 hours. Is there anything projects you have going on at the house that you could use maybe a scissor lift or any other kind of construction tool?
Well, I'm fixing the school bus down at the church, and I have no way to get on top of it up and down without climbing a ladder, which I already fell off of once.
Okay, all right, brother. Listen, we've got the scissor list for you, man. Look, you can even we have a great line. We have 6x6s, we have 8x8s, and essentially, do you know how to operate a scissor lift?
Yeah. I mean, I can turn a motor on just about anything.
Brother, that's all you need to do, okay? And what we're going to do here today, if you would like to, if you're interested at all, and it sounds like you're doing it for a good cause. You're going to the church there. So, we're willing to donate 4 hours of.
Speaking of church, sorry to interrupt you, Don. I'm just curious. I appreciate the phone call, but is it normally your practice to reach out for cold calls on a Sunday?
It is, sir. And here's the deal. When I get out of church, we've been trying to get this local. We have all these scissor lifts sitting at the office. What I did is I told my boss I would take personal time out of my week schedule after church to call in and just call local ranching community guys. You guys are the salt of the earth. What makes Texas run round? And I want to make sure that you guys get, get the kind of service that I think Texas needs.
Oh, well, I appreciate that. I don't know if I'm your target demographic. I work at the Super S, but
brother, that's the beautiful part about this thing. As long as you use it, use this free opportunity that you got today, and then we can talk about you renting other equipment. Listen, we have a big ass grinder. Have you ever heard of a? Sorry to curse there. I know it's a Sunday. Have you ever seen those concrete?
Kind of took me off guard there, Don. I thought you've been talking up Sundays and family-owned business, and then you're dropping the ass in there.
Well, brother, I felt like I could, you know what? I got a little too comfortable right there. I apologize. I just get so excited about Sunbelt Rentals.
Okay, I'm sure your annual review will go well.
Yes, sir. And that's the other thing I'd like to talk to you about is leaving us a good review. You can look this up online. Sunbelt Rentals. We have a location just around the corner from you in Dripping Springs. Am I correct?
Yeah. How did you know that? All right, I'm getting a little freaked out here, Don. A minute ago, you asked if I was from Texas. But now you say you know where I live.
Well, brother, that's the thing with these kinds of phone calls and cold calls is I looked up I saw that the address is Dripping Springs, and I know that we have a Sunbelt Rentals just around the corner from you. Look, hey, and brother, listen, if you don't want to take an opportunity here, you don't have to. I'm not forcing your hand here. I just think you'd want to help the children down there at the church.
Well, yeah, I want to help. That's why I'm working on the bus. I know that. But now I'm wondering if the phone call is a little bit more pointed than originally.
Hey, there's no strings attached here, brother. And hey, listen, if you're going to start giving me attitude, I don't have to give you the 4 hour free rental.
Hold on, whoa! I don't want to hear the word attitude. Now who gave you now? see. I know somebody gave you my number. Who put you up to this?
Well, brother, I believe that you might have purchased some produce from HEB, and they do have a policy now that gives your information to us so that we can cold call you.
So HEB.
Yes, sir. You trust that organization, don't you?
And Sunbelt Rentals is corroborating with my local grocery store.
Yes, sir. And I know you work at the Super S, but it's Texas. We're more of an HEB people.
Well, you did nail it. I do shop at the HEB, and the Super S is just all that would hire. But that's neither here nor there. Hold on. So Sunbelt Rentals is getting information from HEB?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's where we get our cold call information. We purchase it from the HEB.
So
it's all above board. These are all things you can look up on the internet.
You're telling me that Sunbelt Rentals demographic for heavy equipment rentals tends to be the people that are checking out groceries at the local grocery store?
Yes, sir. Listen, again, if this is a problem, I can feel like this isn't really going anywhere. I thought you were a hardworking Texas fella that would like this opportunity, but you don't have to take it,
Yeah, well, tell me, whereabouts now do I leave this review?
You know what, sir? I'm gonna have to ask you to have a great day.
Come on now, Don. You called me on a Sunday. Don't leave me out to dry. I want to know where I'm leaving my review at.
Well, you don't. Well, here's the deal, sir. You don't get to leave the review unless you take the opportunity to get the 4 hours of free rental. You won't have anything to leave a review about. And I'd like to just ask you to have a good day.
I'd like to leave a review on your phone call. I think your management would love to know.
Holy shit.
I didn't know if it was going to be funny.
That was funny. No, towards the end, that got very funny.
Bro, that was a full-on sales pitch. You were really
so funny.
I used to coach people doing cold calls. That was very good.
Thanks, dude.
That was so. Towards the end, I was like worried at first. Then it got very funny.
Yeah.
That was great.
Now, hold on.
It took me a minute to worry.
Hold on a second.
Him getting offended by ass really threw me
That
off.
rules. That was.
I was like, oh, you're being a little over. Oh, no.
You called me
Okay.
on a Sunday.
You called me on a Sunday.
You
Where do
called
I
me on
leave
a
this
Sunday.
review?
He's probably going to call it back.
It might still be setups where they can't call back again, which is fine.
That guy is thinking HEB is stealing his info.
That's so funny. That rules. Jake, you want to go next?
Yeah, let me call one of the gas stations.
Yeah.
And I just got hired there, and I got to call out tomorrow. I'm pretty fucked up right now.
All right.
Jackie, how can I help you?
Nueces Street.
Hey, Jackie, can I speak to the manager, please?
There's not a manager here at the moment. Is there anything I can help you with?
Hey, you're gonna have to leave a note for me if that's okay. I just got hired there. I'm supposed to start tomorrow, and I can't come in.
Oh, okay. Then you're gonna have to email.
I don't know how the computer stuff works. There's the manager. He's the tall guy with he's got like a little hobble. He's got.
Our manager here is Shannon.
Yeah. That girl. Can you just let her know?
I can't because I won't see her.
No, you just leave a note on the table. I'm just.
Right, but I can do that. But it's still up to you to try to. Get in touch with
I am incapacitated. I was gonna be pretty honest with you. I'm pretty fucked up right now. I'm not gonna be able to send an email. Can you?
Okay, well, I can't do anything.
Can someone else do it? Can I speak?
No, because you're responsible for your shift. So you
I
have to let the
am
people
responsible.
know.
You haven't even met me yet,
See her.
Jackie.
I'm not gonna see her.
I know you're not.
Nothing I can do.
Leave
I
a
can
message
leave a note, but-
at the beep.
I'll leave a note for her, but
Okay.
she won't get it till she gets here in the
Yep.
morning.
That's perfect. Can you get a pen and paper?
You should call her in the morning.
I can't. I'm not waking up in the morning.
You can call the store. You have to do something. She's not going to get my
I'm
note
calling
until
right
it's
now.
too late.
I'm about to
not the
drop into a
manager.
K-hole, lady. I am not going to
Okay,
be able to call.
Whatever. Thanks for calling.
No, get the pen and paper.
She held on for a long time.
She held on to also pretty bad customer service.
I am responsible. I'm calling
Man,
right now.
I treat my coworkers like family. I'm ride or die for my dogs.
Yeah, I got you, dude. Don't worry. I won't tell her.
I'd call my boss right there and be like, yo, he got hit by a car. That's so funny.
It would be great to have somebody be like, dog, I got you. Don't worry about it.
That's what I was hoping. open.
Yeah, dude, that's ride or die. That's
We,
op. That's what we call an op.
That's definitely an op. I've called a 7-Eleven, and we were asking for like we wanted to return blunts, like blunt wraps.
Okay.
And there was like, you still got weed in them? They were asking
awesome.
us that.
Oh, it's GameStop.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I'm calling about my son jerking off to Funko Pops.
Power to the players.
Power to the players.
Campus GameStop, how can I help you?
Hey, how's it going, man?
I'm doing all right. How can I help you?
Listen, I hate that I have to make this call, but my little cousin, I bought him a GameStop gift card a couple weeks ago for his birthday, and he came in there and I think he bought a like a Funko Pop from you guys, and that's fine and all, but there's been two incidents this week where we've walked in the room and he happens to be pleasuring himself to the Funko Pop, and I got to return it or something. It's not opened. He didn't take it. It's on a shelf, but I got to get it out of there.
Gotcha. Just you know how long ago he got it?
It was like a week and a half ago, but like twice already. He's been doing the deed to the Funko Pop. It's like a Godzilla one, and there's nothing on it. It's not like he didn't touch it. There's nothing gross on it, but it's only just been touched by his lustful eyes.
Yeah, I mean, like anything you can really do, we can try to do a return on it.
Okay.
Just have to bring it to one of our stores.
Does it have to be the store I got it from, or could it be any GameStop?
It can be any GameStop.
Any GameStop, yeah. Because my worry is I do return it, and he's gonna be angry. So he might show up to the GameStop and try to demand it back.
Gotcha.
So I might take it like a county over. Would they take it or something?
Yeah, any GameStop is fine.
Any GameStop. All right. Well,
yeah.
Personal question: Should I just be upfront with him, be like, "Hey, I returned it. This is gross," or should I like make a note, like a hostage note, and be like, "We have your Godzilla" or something? He's not the smartest kid. He's 11 years old.
Shoot, I would just make a hostage note.
A hostage note, like cut up a bunch of magazines and be like, "We have Godzilla."
Just do something like that. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll return it, man. Thank you so much. We can return it.
No problem.
All right. Thank you, man.
No problem.
He was pretty chill. That was a cool guy.
That was a very cool guy.
That was a cool guy.
That was a cool dude, man. He was like, yeah, man, I do like a hostage thing.
Yeah, I would do that. Sounds sick.
I wanted to laugh at it from the background. I'm like, get this nasty ass.
Yeah. I didn't want to be like, there's a bunch of jizz on the box, but it would be two. He'd just hang up.
He would just hung up.
Yeah.
That was good. You led him along that.
Yeah, that's what
I wanted to
try.
I wanted to pretend to be like the wife and be like, he's doing it again. I didn't want him to be like, oh, they're
one
fucking
county
with me.
over. We're going to a different state.
Yeah, I gotta take this thing a county over. You smell it. I couldn't think of a funnier Funko Pop. Godzilla was the only one.
I should have done like a Black Widow or like a female one.
Yeah, or just like a.
That one's crazy. He's jacking off to Godzilla Funko Pop.
Godzilla's good. This episode's sponsored by Godzilla vs. Kong.
Oh yeah, that did come out like 2 months ago.
And hey, it came out and he came in it.
He can't. Yeah, we've had the movie theater banned my nephew.
He was Pee Wee Hermaning it in the movie theater.
Pee Wee Hermaning.
Hello?
Hi, yeah, can I speak to...
Sorry?
Yeah, is this...
No, sir.
This is not. Oh, that's weird. Well, my name is Jake. I'm calling from Planned Parenthood in Austin, Texas. We had a woman come in and give your number as one of the people that were like one of her various partners. She has a pregnancy test that came out positive. So she's having us reach out to all the different partners. We want to schedule a time for everyone to come in and we can do like some sort of DNA test.
Some sort of DNA test.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you have any day or time next week that you'd be able to come in? It's very simple. It's just a really quick, like a little finger prick, and then we just do the blood and we can match it up with hers and see if you're the father.
Gosh, I don't even know who is the woman.
She wanted to remain anonymous. She gave me a big list of numbers. I could actually, if you need any any clarification? Actually, we have my manager wants to take over the call. I believe I'm being a little unprofessional. It's my first day. I'm nervous. I've never done anything like this. Yeah, he's gonna take over the call.
Okay.
Hello, this is Don Williams down here at the Planned Parenthood in Austin, Texas. Who am I speaking with? That is one of the names on here. I think we might have got that mixed up. Listen, it was that young man's first day. This is an awkward conversation to have. But this young lady came in. She is pregnant. There's 5 possible paternity
Like suitors?
suitors. And this is just an awkward phone call that we don't have to make very often. But the girl just felt so uncomfortable that we do offer a package here that allows the young women to give us the phone numbers, and we'll cold call and find out if you are willing to come in and see if you are the father.
I'm very confident that I'm not. So yeah.
And listen, sir, this is the thing. There doesn't have to be any embarrassing stuff right now. Your other partners don't have to know. But there's a couple questions that we'd like to ask just to clear some things up. If you don't mind coming in, that would be better. If not, I can just kind of run you through some of those questions right now.
I'll take some questions, sure.
Okay. If you do have any time, it won't take more than 2 or 3 minutes of your time, I promise. We'll just run through these questions, and then if you can, just come in later for a simple blood prick, sir. And also, for coming in, we'll also give you a free HIV test with the paternity test, if that's something that you're interested in.
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. Well, the first question is: have you frequented a gay bar in the last 3 weeks?
Yeah.
You have. Okay. Have you had any sexual contact with another male in the last 3 weeks?
No.
You haven't. Okay, good. So, is it predominantly females that you are having intercourse with?
That's who yeah.
Okay, sir, these are just questions. Like I said, I'm just going to run by these real quick, just clearing these up. Sir, have you given oral sex to anybody in the past 3 weeks?
Yeah.
Okay, good. And were any of those male?
No.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, sir. And we also wanted to check, have you had any wild nights that maybe you got a little too drunk or inebriated in any other kind of way and maybe went home with somebody that you don't remember? Maybe have you woken up in a strange place, in a strange car with anybody?
I've woken up in my own car.
Woken up in your own car. Okay, good, sir. So we're thinking that maybe the time that you had intercourse with this particular woman was maybe in one of those kind of times where you fell asleep in your car?
All right.
Okay, so that's possible. So that we're just trying to rule out if you are or not the father, you know?
Well, I can just come in and give the blood test.
And again, sir, that is perfect. We're just trying to clear up some of the background information. So when you come in, we don't have to do this again. You know, we've already got you on the phone. We can kind of clear some of this up. I'm just checking boxes off here. Sir, have you had, and this is there's just a few more questions if you can just hold with me. In the last 6 months, have you had intercourse with anything? And again, sir, this is an awkward question. We don't usually have to go through these. It's better to do these in person. But have you had sex with any animals?
What does this have to do with getting that lady pregnant?
No, sir. But the things that we have to run the background because she is pregnant, and if you are one of the suitors, if you happen to be the suitor, then she has to be prepared to know that you might be bringing in some foreign diseases into her, into her body cavity, and that's something that we do need to know.
You guys sound like the doctors. You guys are doing the blood test, finding the disease.
Well, here's the deal, sir.
I'm happy to answer this question about this lady, but
well, it's not about the lady. It is about you, sir.
My private time is my business.
And again, sir, there's no judgment here. There's no judgment here. We do have to clear these things up. If you've had sex with an animal outside of the state of Texas in the past 6 months, there could be diseases that you've left this baby, and we do not have. We're Planned Parenthood, sir. We're not just flush with funds here. We're trying to get these women taken care of cheaply. So if we can kind of narrow down these tests that we have to do, we don't want to go pricking this poor girl that you already pricked.
That doesn't sound very professional.
I'm sorry if that came off in any other way than cordial, sir. But it just, again, a couple of questions. Any animals in the past 6 months outside of the state of Texas?
No, not outside of the state of Texas.
Good. Now, the next question is a follow-up. Inside the state of Texas in the last 6 months.
I'd rather not say.
Okay. Well, we'll just go ahead. Look, we'll just check that off. We'll do that test. There'll just be an extra finger prick on the nice lady. Now, for her consideration, would you be willing to raise this child if she decides to go through with it?
If it's my kid.
If it is your kid, you are interested in raising this child. The last question here, sir. Are you in a committed relationship?
Yeah.
You are. Would this person be willing to take a phone call and talk through any of their sexual history? Okay, she wouldn't.
No.
Okay. Well, and she doesn't have to. That's not her. That's not on you. That's not on her. Whatever you do during your time against her, I'm assuming best wishes. She might be okay with that, with you getting drunk in your car and having intercourse with random women.
But you're only saying it's one. This isn't I'm gonna. Sorry. Can I speak to your manager?
Yes. Let me go ahead and get that. And again, I'm sorry. I've been here for 6 months, and so let's pass you on to our. Okay, just give me a second. Give me a second here. I'm gonna go ahead and transfer you now.
All right, it's muted. Manager? It's muted. Yeah. It'll just be Michael.
Yeah, Michael from Planned Parenthood.
Hello, this is Michael with Planned Parenthood.
Hi, Mike. This is Pat. I just got transferred over. One of your colleagues was speaking to me. I mean, I've never been contacted by Planned Parenthood before, but I know that's not how you guys want to represent your business. Is the way this employee was speaking to me. It was more than rude. It was very rude.
I'm very sorry about that. What kind of what kind of complaints do you have?
Well, I don't think that accusations should be made to potential. I mean, you're telling me I could be the father of a kid, and then you're talking crazy over the phone to me. I mean, I'm stressed.
Oh, I'm very sorry. So I'm sure our employee told you we just have a list of phone numbers and possible names, and we do have certain things we have to ask. And I'm sorry if any of them sounded like accusations. What type of things did my employee accuse you of?
He asked me if I had sex with an animal, and then he cared if it was outside of Texas or inside of Texas.
Well, yes, that is one of the questions. Unfortunately, it is a little bit of a harsher question, and it does matter if it's inside or outside of Texas because I don't know if you know, but some of the prairie dogs here in Texas they do carry the bubonic plague, so that is a real problem for some young women.
All right.
Yeah, so I'm very sorry if that sounded accusation, but I do have a couple more, just 2 more questions. And then we can go ahead and get you your free consultation and whatnot.
Please.
All right. I'm very sorry about this. I'm very sorry for this burden.
Okay.
All right. How are you doing? You all right?
No, sir. Can you please just answer these questions and I can move on with my day?
The first question is when is the last time you have eaten have you eaten beef?
Eaten what?
Beef.
Beef? I just had it for lunch.
Okay. No worries. It's just the blood test. We just need to see like iron levels and stuff. All right. And let's see. I'm very sorry. Do you know the name of our employee that you want to file a complaint? I'll be sure to follow up on that.
I didn't catch his name. I was just very stressed about the whole.
Okay. All right. I'll just ask you the last question. I'll schedule you. Does that sound good?
Yes.
Have you ever been prank phone called before?
Yeah.
All right, you have. And how was that?
I was in high school with other kids, other children.
And they prank phone called you?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that.
What does that have to do with...
You got pranked, sucker.
This is a prank.
You got pranked, son. You a honky. You got honky pranked.
This is Howard Stern.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is. That was great.
That was fine. Just the manager to manager to manager. That's so funny.
Hang up.
Thank you for calling QT Sober. Can I help you?
Hey, how's it going?
It's going good.
So I'm thinking about making a game, and I have a couple just general hardware questions to ask about this game I'm trying to make.
I'll do what I can to answer. What you got?
Yeah, it's just like a lot of supplies, and here let me pull up the list of supplies. I was wondering if you guys had them. Do you guys have bear traps?
Oh, I do not have bear traps.
And cages that would fit human beings?
Cages for people?
Yes, and bear traps.
No.
Do you guys also have rusty needles?
What was it?
Rusty needles?
No.
What about strings with shotguns?
We got string, yeah.
And shotguns?
What was the last part?
Do you guys have little tricycles?
No, no.
You guys don't have little tricycles I can roll up on?
Unfortunately not.
What about locks that don't have a key?
Yeah.
Do you guys have buzzsaws that slowly move towards someone laying down?
No, we do not have those.
No. Do you guys have a chain that drags two people, one of them with their eyes shut and the other one with their mouth shut, towards the saw?
I do not.
All right. Not quite the hardware store.
Yeah, unfortunately.
All right, thank you.
No problem.
What a cool guy.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's pretty dope.
Was this a Discord thing?
Yeah, this is a
or-
Discord guy.
Oh, Killdozer.
Yeah. Fuck, where is he?
The bit is to call Tractor Repair and just describe Killdozer and see if they'll build it for us. Correct? Or
Yeah.
am I wrong on
yeah.
that?
All right, this is someone, Yemrot in the Discord said, can you call auto repair place asking for mods on your car and just describe Killdozer? But I'm going to make it a tractor. I'm going to be like, hey, I just bought this bulldozer. I was wondering if you guys can do some stuff for it. And like, can you guys put reinforced steel on each side?
Do you have a cat tractor thought of?
Hello?
Hey, how's it going?
All right.
Hey, my name is John, and I just purchased a cat bulldozer not too long ago, and I was wondering if you guys could do some stuff to it.
What kind is it?
It is a Brooder 0244, just a little bulldozer.
Okay.
And
What are you...
so I'm looking to get some stuff done to it. I'm trying to make it a little bit stronger. I'm trying to surround each one of the windows in the front doorway with 6-inch reinforced steel, and I do have that. And I was just wondering if you guys could just attach it.
Okay. Kind of hard to hear you. I'm in a bad area. I'm kind of out of town right today.
It wouldn't
why don't
be.
you give me a call.
It wouldn't be today. I just got to ask you these things real quick.
No,
just
I know.
Okay. Can I just ask you the rest of them and see if you can do them real quick?
Yeah.
So it'd be reinforced steel, but I don't want windows just in case someone, people are crazy these days, and someone takes a shot at me or something. I wouldn't want. So it'd be closed off, and I have computer systems to see outside, and I was wondering if you can install those too. I have all of the stuff.
Yeah, that's probably possible.
Okay, this is for a job I'm doing. There's a couple government buildings that need to be torn down around me. I'm a kind of a smaller town. And do you have a lot of experience with bulldozers?
Yeah.
How many buildings in a row do you think I could tear through without having to refill gas?
I don't. That would.
You don't know?
That would be a pretty good bit. I mean, they usually last a full day on a fuel tank.
Okay, because a couple of my jobs, they're a couple buildings apart. I have to go from building to building. I don't want to keep stopping to fill up gas. So, and is there a way? Can can we make the tank for it a little bigger? So what if I want to go all day and night just destroying these buildings?
Yeah, there's a way to increase the fuel capacity.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Oh, this is great. Thank you so much for your help. Now, we would have to be creating this in secret. We would have to keep it inside of like some sort of warehouse or like shed or something while we create it. I don't want outside eyes to be seeing, because people might want to also have it.
Mm-hmm.
And would I be able to pay cash?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Cause I don't want this being on my credit statement. I don't want the government to know what I'm making. You know how it goes.
Like I said, I'm kind of in Florida right now, so I need to let you go. But
Florida,
I'll talk
okay.
with you next week.
Okay, cool, perfect. I'm thinking about going to Florida after I do these jobs, because I certainly, you know how it goes.
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much. I'll shoot you a call.
Give me a call next week.
All right.
Doing a recall back would be hilarious.
That would be kind of funny.
He was so cool. He's like, yeah, dog. I mean, whatever you want. Dude, we'll put
More steel?
Tear down those buildings, man.
I mean, you can probably run a day and a half.
Yeah.
We can increase fuel capacity. That's a very good thing.
I wonder if he just was like, this guy's making a weird bulldozer. Or he just knew that I was doing Killdozer.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, but that was great. That was a good time. Thank you, Dean, so much for being on.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank
what
you,
a fun
Jake.
time. I can't wait to come back if I can.
Hell yeah, dude. I'll have both of you guys back a bunch.
On it.
Do you guys have anything to plug real quick?
Yeah, go Dean A. Stanfield on Instagram, and there it's a link to my just released a few clips on YouTube that I'd like you to check out. I'm trying to beat JT Kelly. He's at 8,000 views, and right now I'm sitting at 1,500.
Hell yeah. Let's do it. Pump those views up. Go watch it.
Please.
Jake, what do you got?
Yeah, just check out Get Wrecked with Jake on YouTube and Instagram. We shoot it in the studio too. We basically just get drunk and play video games.
Fuck yeah.
Very fun. Guys, like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Please join the Discord if you have prank call ideas. See you later. Stop the hate comments, guys.